When I was a bit younger, my mother and father usually took me to Chuck E. Cheese whenever my birthday came around until I turned about 12 years old. I have, as you can probably imagine, many great memories from the fun zone that was Chuck E. Cheese. I actually have a couple pictures of myself from 2013 when I got two of my favorite 3DS games and probably the greatest birthday cake that the world has ever seen for a 10-year-old. Whenever I think of Chuck E. Cheese, I think of the one time I brought $30 to my friend's birthday party and left with empty pockets. But I didn't get sad about the money that I lost. I got more sad over the fact that I had to leave whenever the day was over. I always wish that there was a way that I can enjoy the magic of Chuck E. Cheese without having to wait for my birthday to come around every year. That wasn't until Christmas 2010 rolled around and I woke up that morning getting a slew of new Wii games. The games that I got that morning were Michael Jackson: The Experience. I got 2 of the AMF bowling games, and finally, Chuck E. Cheese party games. And since my mom had recently gotten me into Michael Jackson music, I was honestly more excited about that than anything else. But that doesn't mean I never played the game. I just, whenever I did play it, I never really thought too much of it when I did. I gotta say, it's been quite a while since I've done so. As a matter of fact, it's been a while since I've opened the case. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to dive into the deep magical world of Chuck E. Cheese party games. Upon starting the game, I am instantly told that this game was brought to us by UFO Studios. UFO Studios is responsible for the creation of games like Sudoku Mania, which, believe it or not, does not have a good reputation on any game review site at all. I don't know how you managed to make a Sudoku game bad, but UFO Studios managed to figure out a way. Oh boy, I hope this doesn't say anything about our beloved Chuck E. Cheese party games for the Nintendo. Once the game actually starts, we are told to select an avatar out of the 5 preset characters that we are shown. I decided to go with Neil because he seems like a nerdier version of myself. I named this kid Spacey because, come on, that's totally me if I were a cartoon. This is where the story actually begins. There's a television in front of me, so rightfully I turn it on. This TV is basically going to be telling the story of how the game progresses, and according to this screen, it's basically the good old summer morning, bored television, all of a sudden something interesting to do pops up. Chuck E. Cheese appears on the screen and we're all excited like we've never seen him before. Anyways, I go and obnoxiously yell at my dad about how I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese's and play the amazing games that they have there. I was and arguably am the best at skee-ball. Fight me. I asked my dad for some money as the TV screen tells me he says no and questions me about my weekend allowance. Our almighty father within the TV screen tells me that I must attempt to get a summer job and then I'll get some more spending money. I'm going to question 2 things from this scene. 1, how old is my character? Because I seem to be somewhere around the age of 10. I'm not sure if child labor to that degree is socially acceptable, but whatever. And number 2, what? How does this make sense? Son, if you go out and get yourself some money, I'll give you more money. Besides the lack of logic in this situation, we accept and we go look for a summer job. Yeah! Apparently we get sidetracked while looking for a summer job because I just managed to waltz right into a Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. But it's okay because this random guy walks up to me and offers me a job making pizzas. I can make money. I can get tokens. Yeah! Since we don't have any tokens to start off with, Chuck E. Cheese himself walks up to me and gives me 3 of them so I can play some games. The first game that we are greeted with is the basketball minigame. I accidentally skipped the controls menu for this game, so I kinda went in blind. To shoot a basketball in this game, all you need to do is just hold the Wii remote up and then flick it forward when the hoop is in good alignment. That's it. It seemed simple enough, but I was totally struggling for the first couple seconds of the game, so my Wii Sports Resort instincts kicked in and I was finally able to score. The basketballs that are on the left and right side seem to aim in their opposite directions, meaning if I were to grab the basketball all the way on the left and throw it, it would go to the right, and the one in the center would be thrown straight forward. But the worst part about this is after you throw a basketball and it rolls back to you, it can overlap the other basketballs that are already there, and the positions can be kind of messed up, so it's easy to get confused as to which direction the ball is going to go when you throw it. Also, there's a combo meter down there, and I tried this game for a few times after this, and I couldn't get enough goals in a row to figure out what what happens when the meter is full. One thing that is decent about the game, however, though, is the music. It's nothing crazy, but I can listen to it for a while and not get bored. I would like to mention that this specific song is only 22 seconds long and then it loops. Most of the time, songs that loop like this tend to annoy me after a while if there's nothing more to it, but this game only lasts for 30 seconds, so I'll let it pass. I didn't play this game that many times because I wanted to use my tokens wisely as I only had 2 left. The next game I was directed to was Alley Roller, which is basically just skee-ball but with oversimplified controls and less effort. I am literally better than all of you at skee-ball, and you can fight me on that. I started the game and instantly got that feeling that this game was going to be jank. Despite my feelings, I took a swing and threw the ball and felt a sense of dread as I tell myself that this game was not implemented as well as it could have been for this console. There's a power meter on the side indicating how hard I'm throwing the ball, but I feel like it's kind of useless because whenever I swing the remote, I feel like it's just random unless I go full power. Why is this a problem? I would like to direct your attention to the upper left-hand corner of my footage here. Right there. I understand that this is totally my problem, but I did not feel like rummaging around through my closet to look for a small strap for a small remote that I barely used anyways.
Okay, I'm just gonna show this off really fast. If any of you would like to volunteer to look through this mess of a closet to find a small leather strap, you can be my guest.
On the other hand, I could not get a good score on this Alley Roller game for some reason. I think this game is busted. What? Okay, listen, you can ask my mother about how good I am at skee-ball. Let's go ask her.
Hey mom, aren't I like the best at Chuck E. Cheese skee-ball?
Yeah, but I think you only got like 6 to 10 tickets.
What are you talking about?
The next and final game we are directed to is Smash A Munch, where we have to hit as many munches as possible before time runs out. We also have to make sure this is just whack-a-mole but with mouse aesthetics slapped on it. As far as the gameplay goes, the characters that I weren't supposed to hit didn't show up at all, so it was basically just me continuously slamming my remote up and down with no worries. That's it. Well, I'm all out of tokens. I guess it's game over then. Thanks for viewing. But wait, Mr. Mouseman tells me that I can get more tokens and that he does not have any more to give me? Isn't this guy like the head mascot of the entire franchise? He should have a couple more mouse dimes. Mr. Mouse himself then tells me I can head over to the pizza place, make pizzas, and grind for Chuck E. Cheese tokens. The way I was playing this game, I was living from paycheck to paycheck. You go in, you make pizzas, get paid, go spend money and gamble, lose all your money, go back to making pizzas. I got my payment, walked outside, and boom, there's Mr. Mouseman to tell me about the Lucky Wheel. It's basically where I can spend 1 token per spin to get the chance at unlocking other games that are located inside of the arcade. I gotta admit, I didn't think I would be spending my weekend grinding a Chuck E. Cheese game. Do you know how stupid that sounds? I spent about 30 minutes doing the same routine of making pizzas and spinning the goddamn wheel to unlock the games in the arcade. And after 30 minutes, I didn't even unlock all of them. So close. It's so far away. But for the games that I did unlock, there were quite a few, so I'm just going to give a very summarized rundown of all of them. Galaxy Shooter. This is Galaga. Even though this is one of my personal favorite arcade games, I was kind of disappointed that this is just a regular Galaga. Holy shit, what is that? Give me my 10 tickets, I'm gonna go play a different game. Mr. Munch's Target Practice. This is Target Practice, so this should be really easy. Okay, I went in not considering the fact that the Wii Remote sensor is complete and utter garbage. Also, what is that? The game was made for the Nintendo Wii during the time when HD televisions were not sold commonly, and on top of that, this system used AV cables for video output. How do you expect me to read that? Besides the tomfoolery this game presents, there are some good bonuses for this. For example, you can get extra darts by hitting these targets, you can shoot the light bulb and turn out the lights, which I totally did on accident the first time, and if you hit the jackpot target, you can just have infinite ammo and shoot everything in sight. Generally kind of fun for me because I like to shoot things like a true American. Jaspers Racing. This is Bird's eye view Excite Bike, but with honestly awkward controls. Why does the guy in the example hold the controller like this? I don't know, but it hurts my soul as a Mario Kart player. Basically, you have to drive forward and avoid all the obstacles that appear in your path by steering out of the way. The goal is to get as far as you can by all means. That's it, really. There's nothing special to this game. No. 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 Dancing with Queen Helen. This is Just Dance, but without the dancing. Do you see this? Does this look like dancing to you? So there's a bar at the bottom of the screen that shows you what button you need to hit. It may look slow, but it gets faster. Not fast enough to really throw you off per se, but it's faster. You can press 1, 2, or shake the controller. Other than that, I see no reason to play this game. Holy shit! I don't know if you guys have been noticing this, but the max amount of tickets these games have been giving me is like 10. This one gave me almost double that, and for pressing some buttons, I'm not gonna complain. Boys, this is what we call success. Sweet, sweet success. Balloon Alphabet. This is traumatizing. I remember back when I was young and a part of the spelling bee in 3rd grade, and let me tell you, I beasted it and I won. So I got cocky and was like, hell yeah, let me try it again in 6th grade. Oh my god, I got pummeled by the word flabbergasted. I forgot a B. Oh yeah, anyways, you see a picture, you put the letters in their spot, the order doesn't matter, and you get 3 tickets because this is a baby game. Just listen to the music. Is for baby. I don't have to play this. I can go outside and do other things. I can spend time with my friends and family. I can celebrate my birthday. I can do it at my local Chuck E. Cheese. Oh wait.